Hello.
We're back.
Here we are.
After our 4-day hiatus.
Yeah.
Normal weekly hiatus, but
Yeah.
we're back.
We got some decks tonight. We're speculating that these decks actually might be as fast as the ones we played the other night. Because we don't have Logos, and I've got a sneaking suspicion that Logos slows down this format significantly because of all the extra card drawing and decisions you have to make. So we've got Kelly is unique. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Appreciate that sub. Mirtani, we did want to thank you for continuing that sub from earlier. Eddie is losing his doggy mind right now. Attacking the ASMR toy. You may hear the crunches. You may hear the squeaks. He's displaying his prowess.
He's getting it.
He's going after it.
Yeah,
you here for Percolator, Asher?
Percolator is a pretty good name.
Drag Navigator. Yep. You're gonna try to go under the table, aren't you? I'm not gonna let you. You're gonna have to go that way. You have to go that way. Yeah. So, yeah. There's Eddie.
Licking the camera.
Why would you lick that?
He knows what cameras are. I swear.
So, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cover up the decks. I just had to go crazy. I had to go real quick.
Yeah. He's bouncing around. If we give him, I don't know, 30 minutes, he'll probably
pass out.
Probably go down. So, yeah. But our speculation is tonight the games will go relatively quickly. So, the camera.
The camera, he knows it's important for the receiving of treats in some fashion.
Yeah, I think so. Eddie's not stupid.
No. He knows how to get a treat.
Yeah. He's not a bad boy, and he's not stupid. He knows where the treats come from.
Alright. You're first with Iku, Provost, Taser, Trembly versus Percolator.
Okay, so this Ilku deck is the one that looks pretty fast. I was just counting. It has 19 raw amber pips. That's not even expected amber because it's got Ransack, Bow Kniving, a bunch of cards like that in the deck as well. It's got these Vault's Blessings, which may or may not be discards. But it has a low mutant count. But I think if you Vault's Blessing for 2, you're probably fine with it.
As long as you're not giving your opponent too much amber, it's fine, right?
Yeah. Ugluck, my adaptive playtest partner. If anybody's ever looking for some adaptive playtesting, definitely hit up Ugluck. We've been practicing for the Keyforge Premier League. Get some adaptive.
I think Ugluck and Stormstorm are the top 2 adaptive players in the world.
Yeah,
uncontested.
I would say they're good.
Uncontested.
Ugluck is Ugluck's got some adaptive skills. I will vouch for those. So. I think there's a lot of people who might think that adaptive is just Archon with like one extra step, but the chain bidding is so important. And like you have to, there's like a skill in absorbing the matchup that you played as you go through that round.
Yeah. And like he's thinking about chains the whole time, probably.
Storm Strong is number 1.
Yeah. It was a good match though. Start the contest?
Yeah. With this
here click.
With this click, I start the contest. But so yeah, anybody playing the Crucible thing yesterday with the Impossible decks? Those boards look like a mess.
No, those decks have board wipes in them.
I was exhausted just looking at those decks get played. Those were some gigantic boards. You didn't like it?
I'm kind of with you. I did watch for a while just for some great Zach commentary though. It's very enjoyable.
Yeah, I watched for a little bit. I knew I couldn't play in it. I knew I didn't have time to play in it, but I watched some of it. And every time I felt like they went to a game, there were like 10 creatures on either side of the battle line, and I was just like, how are you supposed to parse this? Dropped after 3 rounds. Wow.
Oh wow. The concept of mirror matches being a possibility in a Keyforge tournament make me because that's my least favorite thing in card games ever. Is always mirror matches. It's just like so awful. So that's why I like Keyforge. One of the reasons. Did you roll? Okay.
Yeah. I will keep. I will start. I will say Untamed. I'll play a Lumilu. Go ahead. And guess who would have played against her?
You play against the same deck twice. That's pretty boring. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I'm with you. Let's say Starlines. I'm gonna Red Alert for 1. I'll play a Transporter Platform. It's enhanced with a capture, but ain't got that. I'll give a Detention Coil to Lumilu. Can't fight. Got him. Play Scout Pete. The top card. I will discard the Amber Heart. I'll play Observe UMax on Scout Pete. Your turn. It's like turning Keyforge into a constructed game with 9 deck meta. Yep. Which is the worst thing.
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Gamgee. I'm gonna play Bow. I'm gonna One Last Job and purge them both and steal 2.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, 1000% that.
I'm gonna play.
Yeah, Evil Twin Matches is totally different, right? Because that's a different deck.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna sack of coins away the Scout Pete.
Oh jeez.
And your turn. I will draw 5.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play a Niffle Ape and a Fandangle and a Gloriana's Attendant, and I'm done.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Sacro Beast. I'm going to Reap with Lumilu, so get 1 and then get 1 for the Sacro Beast. I am going to Vault's Blessing, capture 1 onto the Sacro Beast. I will gain 1, you'll gain 2. Yeah. And then I am going to Rapid Evolution. I will choose Lumilu. Lumilu will get 10 power counters.
Well, okay. Okay.
Say check with 10. Do I pop the lucky dice? I don't think I do. I'll say check with 10. It's your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Starlines. I'll play Garcia. I'll play Yorg. I'm gonna return Garcia to my hand, play Garcia. Make you pay 10.
You want to put Garcia on the other side? So.
Oh, yep. Yes.
Okay. So I will pay the 10 for my first key.
Mega Cat.
Okay, I am gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Low Dawn. Don't have any Untamed creatures to shuffle in. I am going to Reclaimed by Nature, the teleporter platform. I'll capture onto Lumilu.
You get another Amber too?
Yep. Lumilu is gonna Reap, so I'll get 1 for the Reap and then 1 for the Sacro Beast. And the Sacro Beast is going to kill Yorg. And
oh yeah, it's perfect.
It is your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Play Scrivener Fabian, play Bearstar Joya, I'll Cleansing Wave, which has an Amber on it. You heal your Lumilu for 1 and gain 1. It's not the Detention Coil. Yep. I'll play Free Markets. I guess I don't. I can't. If I wait to play these guys, I'm better off. I'll play Free Markets and get 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Then I'll play these guys. And
oh, I see. So
yeah.
already, yeah.
And Reap. Alright, your turn. Check I'm sorry about Saurians and Mutation. Thank goodness they were OP in WCO. Otherwise, the AOA, I think it might not have stuck with Keyforge. Well, geez. Saurians are not as good in Mutation, that's for sure. I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think they were too good in Worlds Collide.
I think they were way too good.
But they're probably worse than they needed to be in Mutation. Or maybe just Logos is better than much better than everything else that...
I do think there are some weaknesses in Saurians that aren't immediately apparent. One is that they do not interact with artifacts, which is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of understated. So you can always get value from your artifacts. Yeah, I think it is purged now.
What is?
Odd Monster.
Oh yeah, I already got that.
Another thing about Saurians...
Oh, Reclaim by Nature isn't purged, but... Oh yeah, the transfer platform is though. Yes. Yeah, I put it in this card.
Yeah, he grabbed it. So, another thing about Saurians is they don't like to be bounced, and they don't like purging. So effects that don't outright destroy and don't fight are very good against Saurians when they've captured a lot of amber, because you get that amber, you get around Scutum and Prefectus Ludo. So, I mean, I think when we played... I think the more you know about Saurians and the more you've played against, especially Worlds Collide Saurians,
easier to deal with
it gets easier to deal with them.
Yeah.
So, having like a couple cards packed just to deal with a handful of threats from Saurians is always kind of nice. So, all right, I am kind of torn. I am gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Niflgrounds. I will capture on Lumilu twice. Sacro Beast is going to fight Garcia. And I will pop the lucky dice. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 6. Go ahead, I'll draw one.
I'll forge. Say Untamed. I'll Reclaim by Nature your Niflgrounds.
Oh no.
So I get 1, and then I get 1 for the Niflgrounds, and then 2 capture.
Yep.
Leave there and there. I'll play a Sacro Beast. I will Reap with Niflate. I'll Reap with Gloriana's Attendant. And then I will play a Rapid Evolution of my own on Fandangle. Give it 6 counters. Oh yeah, you steal from Fabian. Oh yeah. That's even better. It's even better. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a debacle.
And I'll Reap with Fandangle. Oh yeah, I get way more power counters. I Reap with Fandangle first, and then I get 3 more counters, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I had more amber than previously thought. Alright, I'll say check with 9. It was a squeak, crinkle, crinkle.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Spike Trap. I'm gonna Lights Out. I'm gonna get the Scrivener Fabian and the Fandangle. And it's your turn. I will draw to you.
I'll forge.
If I had had this card earlier, I think I would have crushed this game. But
I will say
I needed like 1 piece of removal 1 turn sooner.
Say Sanctum. I'll play a Fabian. Play Baldric and steal 1 with a capture. I'll play a Burning Glare.
Oh man,
and steal 1. And stun there. Play an Umbra Knight. Amber.
Yeah, I've only got 1 piece of Amber control.
And Profit. Alright. That was interesting.
Yeah. If I could have, funny enough, if I could have fought with this Lumilu, I think it would have been fine because
could have killed Fandangle earlier.
I needed to kill 2 creatures.
Yeah.
And I would have been in really good shape. I had a bunch of Saurian stuff that interacted with Amber on creatures, but it didn't. Mug. Yeah.
I was thinking making you pay 10 was really important.
Yeah, making me pay 10 was bad.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. I was expecting maybe a thing, but you being able to make me pay 10 was really, really bad.
Yeah.
Because I think that was the game.
Quickest Mutation game I've ever seen. Yeah, that may have been that, in fact.
Yeah.
Okay,
pretty fast. Yeah, I was basically chained with all that Saurian stuff because it did not impact the board at all.
So you couldn't like take the turn to do it, or else you were gonna get
because yeah, if I said Saurians, I lost the game.
Yeah.
And I lost the game anyway because I couldn't get to any sort of removal. So yeah.
Okay.
Because I had humble, patronage, and something else that it was like a creature. So I just can't take the turn there.
All right, you're on Tornid. No, you're on Paragon.
Okay.
On Tornid.
Eddie, why are you over here?
Yeah.
Would you like
standing
buy?
there?
Would you like buy? Okay. He was just like
patiently waiting for you to move.
I was trying to talk about that last game, and he's just like over here sniffing my legs.
Did Hyper win a bunch of amber there? It's got my name in the title. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Asher? Oh, yeah, duh, we knew that.
Yeah. We knew that, but we weren't gonna. We even joked about not doxing you on stream. So, not that just telling people your first name is
you've been doxed,
but
you've been doxed.
We were.
It does seem good. That deck's. It's got some things going for it.
Yeah, like I said, if I had some amount of interaction on the board
contest,
so. Paid out. What do you guys want? Jeez.
A new one. Omega lol. He's like, but when do I get treats?
Never, at this rate.
But when? God. Just staring.
Keep staring, Eddie. Just keep staring. You know how this works.
What's he doing?
Hey, he's just standing there. He's just standing there looking. He's looking at you. He's looking at the camera. He's gonna go lick the camera.
Big on Nathan being fired up after the game. Oh. Yeah.
I lost the game to, I think, transporter platform.
Dusty? Yeah.
Oh, in Scrivener. I think I lost the game to Scrivener. Scrivener stole
was rough.
4 amber that game. I mean, I stole 2 amber with one last job, and I did not steal the most amber in that game, right? So, if I had drawn Ransack, that may have been an out, because I could just ransack for a bunch. I had not seen a whole lot of Shadow stuff after like my 5 cards Shadows opener. Who won that roll? What did you roll?
You did.
Okay. Okay, I will say Untamed. I'm going to play a Niffle Ape, and it is your turn.
I'll say Star Alliance. Play a Dano Alien, Lieutenant Commander Trigon, and I will give the Alien Disruption Field.
Alright, my turn?
Yeah.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Song of the Wild and Reap for 2 with a Niffle Ape. I am going to play Mushroom with a View and a Fangtooth Cavern. And then I am going to Lost in the Woods everybody.
I don't know what he's up to.
What are you up to? Explain yourself.
Pretty good weekend, P-Rod. Played a lot of, what did I play? I played some PGA Tour 2K21. It's pretty fun.
We played some Among Us.
Among Us was pretty fun.
I played Among Us Friday night. That was a lot of fun.
Some For the King. It's good.
Finished season 3 of The Expanse. Gonna move on to the 4th season next weekend.
I'm gonna play Shadows. I haven't played a golf game in forever, but if you like golf sim games, it's pretty good. Which I haven't experienced a good golf sim game in like 5 or 6 years. So I'm gonna borrow the Fangtooth. Let's not forget this is in my area.
It's got orange sleeves.
Okay. Okay. Good. I'll tempting offer. Get the one. I'll play Lucky Dice, and I'll discard the Zerk because it's dead anyway. Your turn. Golf Club 2019 was pretty good too, and same team as the PGA Tour. Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna threaten this turn.
Finish the first Expanse book. Gotta start with the second. Catch up on podcast first. All right.
Yeah, I want to read that series now because I like really love that show. It hits all the check boxes for me. I was telling Justin how much I love the character of Amos in the show. He's one of my favorite Breezer characters that's ever been written. So I don't know what the difference between him and then the book is, but the show Amos is really great. So I am gonna say this. Implosion nothing. I really wanted to save that because I feel like removal comes at a premium here. I will play Waking Nightmare, and then I will play a Drekker who's going to shoot himself, but I'll mushroom with a view it away. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 7 and draw.
Okay, I will say
there's like 8 of the books out. There's like a 9th one that's coming out sometime. There's a lot of those books now, so
I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play a Lyco Alien and give it a Stealth Stir, and then the Fangtooth will kill Drekker at the end of my turn.
Okay. Forge.
Yep.
Paying 6.
I guess I need to watch the show at some point.
I
can't focus on shows anymore very easily. That's my problem.
I'm going to say Untamed. I'll play Keyfrog, and I will Growth Surge it. I'll draw a card, and then it gets 3 plus 1. And it is your turn. I will draw.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Rat Penny and steal one.
Yeah.
I'll play a Subtle Auto and discard a card from hand, and then I'll play an Asp. Yeah, I've pretty much replaced TV with Twitch for the last several years.
Yeah, I don't watch. I'll
draw.
I don't watch anything as it comes out anymore.
And Fangtooth the Red Penny. Because like I like to just mess around with my computer and play a game and then just have Twitch on. And I can't, if I have a TV show on, I'm not giving it enough attention to really follow it. So Twitch I can halfway pay attention to most of the time. Lovecraft Country, it's
yeah.
I can commit to like a 1 weekly show.
Right.
If I'm really
I can commit to 1 weekly show every 6 months.
It's fun. It's if you like anthology type horror,
so
it's pretty good.
It's more pulpy than Lovecraft stories are. So there's a lot of people who don't. A lot of the criticism I've read is that it's not like a Lovecraft story, which is not.
It's not supposed to be though.
A pulp story, and it basically tells you that at the very beginning of it.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of cool stuff going on.
It does very well at displaying how horrifying it is to be black in 1950s America. That's like the majority of the horror in the show.
Yeah, which the monsters don't present nearly as much of a threat as just being a black person in the 1950s was. Yeah. So, I am gonna play Star Alliance, and I will Hadron Collision, Mace's Asp. I'm gonna play Sensor Chief Garcia. I'll play Techno Alien. I will capture 1 on the Keyfrog. I will do a damage to the Lyco Alien. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. Yeah, it's got that American Horror Story pacing, right? Where it's like every episode is an event. So
I like that though. I'm a fan. I'm gonna say Dis. I'll play a Soul Fiddle. I will Mindfire you. That's probably a good idea, P-Rod.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was based off a novel.
Oh, okay.
So the novel is written in like anthology type things that like all the stories tie together.
Okay.
A little bit, but that's why each episode has felt sort of
slightly disjointed, but not like
yeah. I'm gonna play Stirring Grave. I will do damage to the Garcia and archive a creature.
You could kill your own subtle auto, so that way you get your choice for Fangtooth at the end of the turn.
Yeah, do that.
You could also archive.
I could kill it and then archive it.
Yeah,
that's great. That's better. I'm done.
Fangtooth.
Fangtooth the Garcia. Okay.
Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to reap with the Techno Alien, who is going to let me discard a card. I'm going to discard Gateway to Dis, since I think it is very unlikely to be good, and I'll draw one. I am going to Hadron Collision the Alien. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
I'm gonna say Dis.
I'd like to know who wrote that book. Then.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I will Will of the Damned, the Key Frog, for a creature with no icons, no bonus icons. And I'll say that's a really good card, cross set play probably, right? But not as good in this set.
Yeah. And
I'll double doom the Techno Alien, which may not be as good as discarding it, or as like killing it with Fangtooth, but I don't know. Depends on what I discard here. Sure. I will be done. Check with 6.
Okay. I am...
Matt Ruff wrote the book.
Okay. Look into that. So, Megan, how's it going? I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Armory Officer Nell, who's enhanced with 2 draw cards. I am going to play a Techno Alien who's going to do a damage to himself that I'll heal with the Mushroom with a View, and I'll capture one. On to Nell, and it is your turn.
Cute Eddie, good. Yeah, there was some good Eddie at the beginning of the stream, Meg. I'm going to say Star Alliance. I will...
He's thankfully fallen asleep now.
Play Commander Drixgar, play Lieutenant Commander Trigun. I will play a Stunner on Trigun, and I gain 1 for the Drixgar. And you draw 1, right? For the
yes, after an upgraded or plays
Armory Officer. I'm going to play Subdue. I get to capture 2. And I get to do 1 to a creature and stun it. I believe this is the best option for that. And then I will end the turn. Fangtooth will kill the Armory Officer. I'll say check with 9.
Okay, I am going to say Dis. I am going to play Gateway to Dis.
Okay. Yes, Coffee Saga, you missed some Eddie goodness. He's now passed out.
I'm going to play Lycofiend. I'm going to play Maleficorn. He's going to shoot the Lycofiend, and I'll Mushroom with a View. Maleficorn says enemy creature dealt damage, so I don't have to take an extra 1. And then I'm going to Waking Nightmare for... I threw it away.
You threw it away.
I'm going to Waking Nightmare to make your keys cost +2 or at least +1 for each of my disc creatures. So it's your turn. You'll pay 8. I'll drop a chain and draw 2.
I feel like anytime you get to make the opponent pay more in this set, especially, has been way impactful in the game. Like, supremely impactful.
It's destroy 2 Ember here, right? So,
which is not easy to come by. I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm sorry. I'll say Shadows. Pick up the archive. I'll play Rad Penny and Steel. Play Subtle Auto. Play Sacro Thief, and I will
Stealing Fangtooth. I mean, I think it's
look over there, Maleficorn.
I think. I mean, I would prefer to have the Fangtooth, but I think so far this deck has done fine without it. So
Eternal
the
Draw.
Fangtooth and Rad Penny is very annoying.
And then Rad Penny, yep.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
I am going to say Untamed. I will play Troop Call. Get back this Niffle Ape. Play Niffle.
You got
Ape.
the sleeve? Sweet. If that's your first experience with katanas, you'll definitely be hooked.
Play Dark Fairy. I am going to Lost in the Woods. I'll get the Dark Fairy and the Niffle Ape. I think it's just better to shuffle the same creatures and I'll shuffle them now.
Only thing better than katanas is free katanas. That's right. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, we could almost drive those katanas to you.
Yeah.
Geographically.
I do like Mad Dragon Chills a lot. My biggest complaint with Mad Dragon Chills is cut differences between boxes, and that's a big complaint for me.
Yeah,
because
katanas
that will ruin.
Katanas have it, but like we're talking like hundredths of a millimeter.
I haven't really seen that with any of the ones we have, though. You know,
you can tell when you're looking at like the side like profile, you can tell that there's like a difference between boxes.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it's not nearly as noticeable. So
the art mats are really nice. We got those Easter art mats, Dragon Chills. Those were cool.
Yeah, we did a giveaway for those. I want to say like really early on in the
last
stream,
year.
so.
Yeah, I mean, we got them back because they were at Triple H.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
hilarious. We only do nice things so that people will give it back to us. So
yeah, it's not a big deal to me if two different colors or different widths, but I like to buy a one color of a lot of stuff and then sleeve it. Kill the Maleficorn one.
Yeah, sure. I'll mushroom it.
Okay, so I'll say Dis.
They get dusty.
I'll play Snorette. I will play Bone Saw. He's not ready. I will Stirring Grave. Probably the. Oh, that got shoveled back in. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess Strixscar.
Yeah, I have that. Does anybody else's shower get really moldy?
Unrage that.
It's because I don't clean it.
Fangtooth will take out the Lyco Fiend and you steal one. This will capture one.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
I am going to Mark of this Bonesaw. I am going to Mushroom with a View and heal Maleficorn. I am going to play Pandemonium, so I'll get one, you'll capture one on Snorette, and capture one.
I get Creeper back.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I can get one too.
Yeah, I'll play Creeper and grab one. And
Mirtani, you're always on it, and I appreciate it.
Maleficorn's going to fight Snorette.
Okay.
This goes away. I will drop a chain, draw 2, say check with 6. There you go.
I'll say Starlance. Grab the archive. I'll play a Teleporter Chief Tink and shoot for 1. Play Commander Drixgar, play a Scout Pete, look at the top card. Discard Inspector, play Lay of the Land. Draw a card. I will play Garcia, play Dame Alien. And I will be done. End of the turn, Fangtooth will kill Relentless Creeper. Oh, I had to call Dis that turn. Yep. Mirtani.
I can't keep up with this cheating.
Mirtani can. I was just complimenting them.
I can't keep up with the cheating.
That
was a really good Starlance turn you didn't get to take.
Yep. That's gonna be on top. Lay of Lands in my hand. This is in my hand.
Amber captured. Did you get how much amber did you get in that turn?
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Can't. I want one night.
Oh, I drew a card, didn't I?
One
I drew this
night. of
Okay.
decent play. That's what I want.
It's fine. It's gonna be a really bad turn then.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted you to take it.
Yep. Okay. Did I rewind the amber from the Lay of the Land?
I had 2 captured, and beyond that, I don't know what else. So.
Okay, I'll play the Dark Minion. I think I'd probably not then. Need more coffee? Yeah, my coffee's cold now too. That's a big problem. I will Reap with Bonesaw, and then the Fangtooth will kill the Dark Minion to do 1 to yourself.
Alright, so I will forge. And that's big, because the Garcia would have been a problem.
Make iced coffee? I don't know. Did you get the in from this card? I did.
2,
Put it back in the deck.
3, 4, 5, 6. So this is I'm gonna explain what's going through my head right here. I have these. I've got Niffle Ape, Lost in the Woods, Resurgence, Blast Shielding, Explorer River. So the question is, which one do I call? If this were the Crucible Online, I would just click my deck and see how much of each I have left. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Star Alliance in the discard. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Untamed in the discard. So I guess what I do then is I say Untamed. The reason I think it's important is because of this Resurgence. The Resurgence can only get Keyforge, which is not good in this circumstance. However, Resurgence for another question is, do I just Lost in the Woods away Bonesaw and my Creeper? I'm not actually a fan of that. I think I just mushroom the Creeper, pitch the Lost in the Woods, play Niffle Ape, play Resurgence. Resurgence can get me back Techno Alien and Nell.
That seems pretty good.
Which does seem very good. Because then if I whiff on drawing Star Alliance here, the Nell gets me 2 cards deeper. So 1 and 2, and it is your turn.
Okay. I
Untamed, yeah. I think that was the right call. It's the Resurgence, I think, is the swing point, because the Resurgence gets back 2 Star Alliance creatures. I'm drawing into a deck that is, like, at that point 50-50 Star Alliance. So drawing 2 gives me like a pretty strong chance to
play Star Alliance. Play Scout Pete.
Hit the
Not discard. I will.
Another reason to do it is because the Armory Officer Nell very likely. I have one of the upgrades in my hand.
Play Drixcar, play Garcia. I will use Lucky Dice and end my turn. Fangtooth the Creeper.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Nell and draw 2. I am going to... I miscounted the Fangtooth. I was actually 1 card ahead on Untamed because he stole the Fangtooth. So I think that would have been easy to forget in a more complicated board position. I'm going to play a Subject Kirby, play a Snoret. I will Mushroom with a view to heal my Niffle Ape. I am going to play a Techno Alien, capture 1 onto the Niffle Ape. It's the one you want to fight the least out of all of those dangerous creatures here. We're going blast shielding. Can't cleanly kill the Snorette if I'm blast shielding it. So there's an argument for me to blast shield the Snorette, since you'd have to fight it twice. And then I'll draw a card for Nell. I knew this was in the deck somewhere, so I was hoping I could chain into the disruption field here. So I'll put the disruption field on the Techno Alien. At this point, I think that becomes like a really high priority target to kill.
Oh, yeah, damage icon on the alien as well.
Yeah, I shoot one of your guys, but the lucky dice stops it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I will. Now I've got 2 Explorer Rovers. So I didn't count these when I was counting attachments at the beginning with Armory Officer Nell. So I think I slap one on Niffle Ape, so that'll let me draw a card. So I'll shuffle and draw.
You didn't draw from the disruption field.
Oh, I didn't. No, I need to draw 2 more.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you lied to me when you said there were only 2 upgrades in the deck.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
that's what I said. I didn't count
I
the
see.
Explorer Rovers. I think it's real easy to forget Explorer Rover, Stealthster, the Secura droid. So, draw.
I was hurt. We were talking about the deck before the stream, and Nathan was going through and counting the upgrades in it because that's 2 Nells.
Yeah.
So big
we were lamenting. We were like, man, I really wish it had like 4 upgrades. It does have 4 upgrades.
It does not draw if you play it as a creature. It would draw if you play it as an upgrade, though.
Okay, so draw. And then I think I just play this other Explorer Rover on Nell as an upgrade and draw. I was hoping to hit a Hadron collision there because I think Hadroning away Garcia would be clutch.
Okay. Secure droid too. Oh, okay. Yep.
And your turn. I will draw 2. So you go ahead.
Well,
Snorette captures one.
I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna fight Kirby with Tink. I will.
Yeah, those anomalies are just getting stunted on.
The skirmish one? Okay. I think I'm just like cleaning up the board here. I'm gonna fight Niffle Ape with Garcia. I'm gonna fight Nell with Scalpete. And we'll fight Techno Alien. And then Fangtooth will take out the Snorette. Your turn.
The entire table was too dangerous to live.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't have anything to play, but I think still like, that was what I needed to do.
So I am going to say Untamed. Double Lost in the Woods, Bonesaw.
He's gone.
And then I will play a Dark Fairy. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Remember TTR red key shirt? People usually are interested. Oh, what's that? No one's ever asked me about my key shirts. Not ever.
Not once.
Not even ever.
Not at all. I feel like it's like a hidden code, right?
Yeah.
So
maybe just interested when you say it's a card game. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, it's a card game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Snufflegator. I do get compliments on Snufflegator a lot.
Yeah.
Like
what's that?
I can't remember. It was some. We stopped at a fast food place when we were traveling one time, and somebody was like, "Oh, that's a really cool shirt." I was like, "Oh, well, thanks." It's from a card game. You probably don't care, but
I'll
tell
play
you.
Shaz. I'll play Sacro Thief. We'll give it super elusive. Capture 1.
Double elusive.
I will play Rad Penny.
I'm tired of Rad Penny.
Play Gambling Den.
Oh,
We see gambling now. I'll play Vandalize.
Absolute fool.
Capture 1. Actually, I'm gonna put this on Rad Penny.
She's gonna get Fangtooth.
I know, but if you fail the Gambling Den, then it takes 2 from you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're discarding that. Then I end my turn. I ready my cards.
So, if you looked at my discard pile, you would see that I have like 7 of my Star Alliance in the discard pile. Do I think Justin put Star Alliance on top of the deck to try to get me with the gambling den?
Well, I didn't look at your discard pile, so. Do you think there's even a Star Alliance card there? And Nathan went in a 45-minute recap of the Vault Tour went after being asked about his t-shirt. Eventually, the manager came out and said, "Sir, this is an Arby's."
It was probably an Arby's. There's not an Arby's.
There may have actually been an Arby's.
There's not an Arby's locally enough. I was just lamenting this the other day about how there's not an Arby's local enough to me at this exact location. I have a roast beef sandwich quota to fill that is going unmet.
There's one with like 5 miles away. But there's so much other stuff closer.
Yeah, it's like I have to drive past like a Zaxby's and all kinds of other stuff to get there. Gamble no. If I gamble and hit, I threaten. All right.
Zaxby's. Zaxby's is amazing.
Zaxby's. So I work with a guy whose first name is Zach, and he constantly makes that joke. He's like, "What about my bees?"
I've never heard that joke, but it's pretty funny.
Well, I've heard it nonstop for the 2 years I've worked with the guy. So,
that's too bad, Code Red.
You really didn't know? Yeah, you didn't know. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm not going to gamble. I am going to say this. Worth it. This. I don't think it is. I'll discard the gateway to this. I'm going to play Maleficorn. It'll shoot your Sacro Thief. I'll play Lyco Fiend. We haven't interacted with the computer long enough. Just it goes into power saving mode. Excuse me.
Dead.
Excuse me. And then I'm gonna Waking Nightmare you. If you thought you were done paying for keys. Your turn. Pay 8. I will draw.
I guess start my turn. I can gamble. If I gamble, I don't forge if I fail. So I think I just go ahead and forge for 8. But that would be one interesting way to get around attacks.
To purposely not.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna say this. I will.
This game was like twice as long as the first game.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything about our game lengths. Yeah. I'm gonna mind fire you. Play Imp Spectre. Discard Dark Minion. Play Bonesaw. Discard Garcia. Soul Fiddle. Enrage Maleficorn. And end of turn, Fangtooth, the Dark Fairy. Oh, a tip. Nathan's lush. Oh wait, what is that? Nathan's coworkers active. Tip $5. Did you actually put a message on it?
Yeah. How was the name spelled?
What about my bees? It's Nathan's coworker, Zach.
That's an imposter.
Imposter.
Imposter. You think I don't know anything about the internet? You think I would just tell you how Zach spells his name? You think I would do that? You fools.
Got him. Every time. Also, I forgot I put the donation sound back to 311, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You have to donate another $5. Try again. Yep. That's it. That's the price you pay.
It's funnier because he's the kind of person who's like a stickler about how his name is spelled. So I am going to say this. I'm going to reap with the Lyco Fiend. I am going to Implosion. I'm going to destroy the Lyco Fiend and the Sacro Thief. And I'll steal one when it dies. And then Maleficorn will fight the Imp Spectre.
ZAQ.
Yeah. This guy sounds like a riot. Zach's all right. Zach's all right. He makes jokes like that all the time, and every once in a while, the thing with jokes like that is that every once in a while you knock one out of the park, and it's like the funniest thing you hear all day. But most of the time, it's kind of under your skin. But if you're like looking for a coworker, I'd much rather have one who makes dumb jokes all day than one who's like actually toxic to work with. So.
I'm gonna gamble, and I will say Shadows. So that's my first successful gamble, I feel like, in a long time. I will call Starlance for the turn. I'm going to subdue the corn. 2 captures.
Geese?
Yeah.
Geese flying by?
I will play
Gosling.
Trigon, Demo Alien. I'm gonna discard Tank. End of the turn, I'll draw up, and the Fangtooth will kill the Demo Alien, and I'll steal one. Your turn. Does he gamble for the win? The old Gambling Den counter full deck.
Yep. It's like 50-50 dis at this point. So I'll say dis. Bang.
Okay. All right.
Ha!
All right. Yep. I knew what was going to happen when I played a Gambling Den against Nathan. It's just a matter of time.
Just only win the Gambling Den when it counts.
Okay.
It's like part of the reason why I want to play a deck that's got Gambling Den in it for adaptive, because it's just, I feel like Gambling Den is just all upside for me.
All right, you're on Coronet. I'm an Aiku.
Nathan's Fangtooth. Yeah, we did fix the Fangtooth, so.
Alright, IQ. Let's see if you can do it. What you're put on this world to do.
Yeah, that last game I actually wanted like an Axiom, because I think I would have been in really good shape, because you had so much. Not that last game, the first game.
Oh, yeah.
The game I played with Ilku, I really wanted an Axiom, but I don't think that deck has an Axiom. My God, Art Boy. Oh my God. Alright, contest is up.
Need my fix. Need my Amber fix.
I'm still.
Oh, we may do a Marvel Champion stream this Friday, depending on if we get the Red Skull box, and it's supposed to come out Friday. So I did get Hulk the day it came out, so we should get it in theory.
Maybe able to get it,
and we could dive in with Hawkeye and Spider Woman.
Hawkeye,
and start the campaign in the box, which I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah, looking forward to that. P-Rod out.
We can get away with anything now. There's no gavel to stop us.
No gavel. Justin can cheat till his heart's content.
If that happens in like a Voltor, I don't know what you do. Like if you just forget about a Mark of Dis, if both players forget about a Mark of Dis, right?
Yeah, I mean, especially if you like draw back up at the end of the turn because there's like no way to.
And I had drawn cards during the turn, right?
Yeah.
I took the cards out of the deck. I was rearranging stuff in the deck. It's just like,
yeah,
you gotta call a judge and be like, "This is what happened." I mean, I don't know.
We don't know where it goes from here, but this is what happened. So.
I'll mulligan.
Honestly, I'm thinking this is a mulligan too. I'm going first. Mindfire Double Doom with no discards to go with it.
Yeah.
You got some. You could.
Like Capture, a lot of Garcia.
You could say Star Alliance and play Scout Pete and then discard the top card of your deck as your first turn play, or you could play Mesa's Asp.
Yeah. But if the player both players forget and then one player remembers after like I took that turn, right? Or if like the opponent remembers like, oh, I'm marking a disc to you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, my argument would be like you're supposed to catch it, but my argument at the same time is
both players are responsible for it, right?
Yeah, both players are responsible for it, but also that's kind of like at that point, it's an advantage to the person to try to get away with it, which is, I think, pretty scummy. So, yeah. So in when I played War Machine, if you had an ongoing effect, that's what a lot of people would do. They had tokens, and you use dry erase marker or wet erase markers or dry erase markers because you like marked in your damage grids on the miniatures you were using. So you would just write the name of the effect that was ongoing and place it on the table. So when somebody like looked in the direction, they would know.
Yeah, we need like can't fight, can't reap.
Yeah.
Stuff like
that would actually be sweet if Fantasy Flight wanted extra swag to give away. Tokens that served as reminders would be really good. Yep. Right?
Must call all houses.
Fogify, like locked into a house, must call house, can't call house, that kind of thing. Having some sort of token representation for that to put on the table would be pretty good. So I think.
A Tarmo die. What's a Tarmo die?
Tarmogoyf.
Oh, is that a thing?
6. Yeah, mini card. That's
that was the mini cards before were dumb, right? They were just like amber.
Well, yeah, it was like power tokens and stuff like that.
Yeah, power tokens as cards were awful. Okay,
so I'm going first. Gambling Den.
Okay,
we're gonna kick this game.
I'll say Saurian. I will. I mean, I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna Reclaim by Nature it.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn it right off.
Boo!
I'll play Vault's Blessing.
Boo!
I'm done. I can't allow this to happen.
My turn?
Yep.
I am going to say Starlance and play Commander Drixker. I'm going to play Lyco Alien. And I'm going to put a Stealthster on the Lyco Alien and I'll gain 1 from Drixker. Your turn, I'll draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Master Mindy, Bonithing, Gamgee. And the turn I get a gambling, a scheme counter.
Scheming.
Look, I can't allow gambling to exist.
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay, I am going to say this. I will play a Snorret. I'm going to play a Dark Minion. I'm going to play a Bone Saw. I wish I had a way to kill anything. Your turn. Snorret captures 1. I'll draw 3.
I will say Shadows. I'll play a Spike Trap. Play.
Everyone is Team Justin. Somebody bet on me.
I'm gonna use the Master Mindy to steal one.
Sure.
I will Opportunist Bonithing. Captures one. AMG will reap. Bonithing will reap. Get a scheme counter.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Scout Pete card. Here. I am going to play...
Dark Minion had a capture.
Sure. It's on the Go Alien. Play Lieutenant Commander Trigon. Drixker's going to fight Master Mindy, and then Lyco Alien's going to fight Master Mindy. It's got Skirmish to kill. And I'll look at the top 3. And bottom top.
I don't know how to handle my Amber Pals yet, player, okay? Okay.
Dang. That's first. Yeah, there was a
I can go back to Chaos if you want.
not knowing this deck well, there was an argument to use the Lyco Alien first. So this will go top, this will go bottom, this will go to hand. I'll put a stunner on Drixker and I'll capture, or I'll get 2. 1 for the stunner and then 1 for Drixker's ability. And it is your turn. Snurrat will capture 1 and I will draw 2.
Make a smiley face. I will forge. I'm gonna say Saurian. I will humble my Bonithing. I will Sagittarius Gaze.
Nothing's damaged.
I will Patronage the Lyco Alien.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay, I am going to say this. I'm gonna Mind Fire you back to back.
Okay.
Can't be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, Snurrat's is gonna blow up this 2. It's like too powerful to let that stay around. And then I'll reap with Bonesaw and the Dark Minion. And it is your turn. I'll capture 1 Snurrat. I will draw 2.
Alright. I'll say Untamed. I'll play Sacro Beast. I'll play Lumilu. I'll play Rapid Evolution on I'll go with Gamgee. Your turn.
Okay. Yeah, if you have 6 Shadows cards in your hand, I think you just play them. I am going to
Okay.
play a Boss Zarek. So all my creatures who have captured Amber now have elusive. I am gonna play a Rad Penny and steal 1 from you. I am gonna play a Subtle Auto and discard a card from your hand. I am going to just borrow that Spike Trap real quick, and then I'm going to pop it. So shuffle Rad Penny back in, kill my Subtle Auto. going to play an Opportunist on Snarette.
Jeez.
So I'll get one and then get one for playing or using Drixcar. And then
Otto got Ransack. I
am going to Vandalize, and I'll capture one onto Boss Zarek. Let's get it all lights out. And I'll put this like that. I think chances are you'll draw both. So okay, I'll say check with 9. It is your turn. I will draw 6.
Alright. Say Untamed. I'll play a Niflgrounds.
Snarette would have captured the last one, I guess.
I will that. I'll play Song of the Wild. Yeah, I'll reap. Get 2. I'll reap with Lumalu, get 2, and get 1. And we'll Rapid Evolution the Lumalu. First set.
Yeah, so I forge. Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. Drixcar is going to fight Bone Knithing and stun GMG. And then Lyco Alien is going to fight Bone Knithing and use the fight ability. Bottom top hand. Trigun is gonna reap
The combos.
Discard the top card. So I'll get an Amber. I'll do a damage to Lumilu. We'll get her eventually, boys. And I am going to subdue Lumilu. I'll capture 2. You can Niflgrounds. I think I just spread this out. This gives so many more people stealth anyway. It's real tempting to just like dump it on Snarette. And then Scout Pete is going to reap. And look at the top card. We'll leave that there. Okay, it's your turn. I'll say check with 6. Go ahead.
I think the Saurian's deck makes it pretty bad.
That was my experience.
Because like I got these Saurian cards, man, I'm just gonna have to play them, and they don't do anything for me,
and you'll lose the game.
And I'll lose the game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Saurian. I'll play City Gates. I will play the Library of Pulsaurus. I'll play Dark Centurion. I'll play Sacrosaurus. I will Exalt to kill the boss Zarek.
Boss.
And I am done.
Okay, I'll forge.
Yep.
Snarette is.
It's reaching critical mass.
We gotta hit the eject button on this Snarette here. Okay, I am going to say this. Oh man, but the Star Alliance turns are so sweet. I can. We gotta say this. We gotta slam. Okay, I am gonna play Soul Fiddle. I am going to double doom the Sacro Beast and capture onto the Snorret. Which is just going to engulf this amber here. I will Stirring Grave, Ostheric, or the Subtle Auto. I guess we'll get the Subtle Auto. Snorret fires this into the void. Bone Saw is going to reap, and then Dark Minion is going to reap. And it is your turn, Snorret. I'll capture one. Go ahead. Draw 3.
Okay. Let's say Shadows. Play Dino Thief. I'll do damage to Dark Minion.
To detonate the table.
To just do some damage to my guys. I will...
Not
then
using...
I can actually exalt him. I will exalt him to 3 to Snorret.
Okay.
I will mug Scalp Heat. I'll play Sack of Coins. So I have 6 damage. So 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4, 5, 6. I'll unstun the Gamgee. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to play Lay of the Land. I'm gonna reap with Commander Trigon. Get one. He's actually, this is like,
He's actually great in there.
he's actually doing awesome stuff
Yeah.
in his decks. It's been really cool. Drixker is gonna reap. Stun Gamgee. I'm gonna play Garcia. Pick keys cost +2. I'm gonna play a Demo Alien. Like an alien's gonna fight the Dark Centurion. Look at the top 3. And bottom up. And I'm gonna put a Disruption Field on Bonesaw. It's one for that, one for Drixker. Drixker went ham this game. And it's your turn. Also check with 10.
This deck is semi-removal.
It does, yeah.
All this Saurian stuff exalts. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
You can't
it's
kill
awful.
you can't kill the creatures.
Yeah, it's awful.
You have all this amber that's like locked on the enemy creatures.
This deck looked good on paper, but
Yeah.
ooh,
It
boy.
looked fast on paper,
Yeah,
but
it
like
was
the
not.
taxing in this set is actually a problem.
yeah. And I couldn't kill Snorret, and Snorret just dumped 5 of my amber. Literally couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
There was one turn where I could have killed her, where she had 3 on her. I probably should have taken the turn, but it was a turn where I would have just activated a
And
Untamed
had like
creature.
4 Saurian cards in hand.
Yes, I have 4 Saurian cards in hand.
Farquaad.
16 months. Here's my annual tribute to my liege lords. Good games tonight, yes.
Yeah,
They
they're
are.
good.
Hope you're enjoying the deck we sent you.
Did you get it?
Yeah,
Did
you
you
said you
it
got it early.
Oh, nice. I missed that.
There was a lot of chatter in the
There
Discord.
were like 400 messages or something
Yeah,
in
but I did
Discord,
see the
so-
Farquaad message. I never miss a Farquaad message.
I do.
Okay. Game is over.
So that's the kind of Star Alliance that I really like in this set.
That was super solid.
There's like lots of fiddly stuff going on. It's all got like these minor bits and pieces that work together. But when you're playing against a deck that has no removal, then you get to do
everything. Yeah.
You get to do all that, which is really fun.
Oh, Ryan0497.
8 months.
8 months. Twitch Prime. Thank you so much.
We appreciate that.
Much
Man, time really flies.
It's...
I can't believe that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been living the same day on repeat for
that's
6
true.
months.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Who's doing what?
I'm on the Paragon. You are on Percolator. Percolator is something else. Players on TCO would hate those turns. The Star Alliance turns. Do they not like that?
They don't like doing cool stuff. They don't like it. They don't like seeing sweet stuff, even if the opponent is doing it.
They don't like long turns.
Yeah.
Do they start complaining? I've never really had a bad experience with someone on Crucible. I know people talk about it all the time. I don't play a lot though on Crucible. All the deck roaring and Shadow seems to have a bottom of deck theme too. I don't think it's anywhere near consistent enough for a deck to be really strong based on that.
Yeah, I would like to see some of those themes explored slightly further. I'd like to see them slightly pushed more. I think if you had like enough cards, that would be like I said before. If I were like suddenly put in charge of design for Keyforge, I would look for those bizarre cross-house synergies, and I think Shadows and Star Alliance cards and deck manipulation would be a really cool synergy to push, right? Like your Star Alliance is manipulating like where things are in the deck, and then the Shadows want stuff to be in a specific place for gambling dens, rigged lotteries. I think so. I think that would be kind of a neat way to explore the game. Now you gotta have like all those abilities on creatures that don't really do a whole lot else. That's why I like the Star Alliance guys fighting, because I think that limits them from being really abusive. Those Star Alliance dudes were like Reap do that ability, and it just kind of shows you how stupid Falaffelsaurus was, right? But if those Star Alliance mutants reaped and had that ability, they'd just be crazy. So
play fast, please. He had pre-read a line right next to this turn, took it 5.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, any card game you play online is going to have some toxic people. Magic Online used to be, probably still is, but they disable chat by default now. Really, really bad.
Yeah,
really bad.
I remember I loved playing draft, and sometimes you just have a draft deck go wrong, right? Like you end up with a bad draft deck. You end up getting cut, or a color was not open that you thought was open. Just all kinds of stuff happens. And I remember playing a Scars of Mirrodin draft and this was just straight Scars of Mirrodin, and I had a blue-green poison deck. By default, black-green was like the poison combo in Scars of Mirrodin, but I had a blue-green poison deck. And I beat a dude because I attacked with Tangle Asp, which was a 1/5 creature that had poison. And I played I played the card that reversed its power and toughness, so I hit him for 5 poison out of nowhere and killed him. And he just went on this screed. It was just this rant, like, I can't believe you beat me with these bad cards. I was like, yeah, you lost to it, right? Like, you couldn't. You can't play around stuff you can't expect, you know. It was just, yeah.
Yeah, we've had some experiences in Magic Online chat long ago.
Oh god, I remember dunking on people back at the most Magic Online I ever played was circa Rise of the Eldrazi. One, because that set is sweet. I think that draft format, in my opinion, is still unmatched to this day. I think there's a lot of really good draft formats, but I don't think there's a format that lets you do just the absurd things you can do in the Rise of Eldrazi draft. So, We need to actually. I don't know when you're up for the holidays or whatever. Assuming it's even safe to. get together, we actually need to draft that again because I love that set. So you had Kiln Fiends, you had Levelers, you had like black, red, green Eldrazi. You would just like draft a rare and then just make a deck around it. That format was so fun. So yeah, I remember playing and somebody got mad at me and I was just like pretended that I was like a kid for the whole rest of the match because I was just beating his ass with Sarkin the Mad, which was a planeswalker that you could like turn your creatures into 5/5 dragons. So like I just jammed Sarkin the Mad and turned like 0/1 tokens into 5/5 dragons and just like turned sideways and crushed them. I was like, I love dragons. I built a dragon theme deck and sealed.
Dragons are my favorite creatures.
Dragons are my favorite creatures. You know, it's just like if you're gonna be an ass about this, then we can play that game.
First turn Kirby Dark Fairy.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Free Markets for 3 because it's enhancement icon. And you put 2 houses into play, and then I'm gonna Burning Glare and stun all mutants. And your turn. I will draw 3.
All right, I'll say Starlance. I will play.
Yeah, TCO. Well, most of the time I don't play with randos on TCO.
Play Nell, do a damage there. I'm gonna unsun Kirby. I will play Blast Shielding
GG
on Kirby
easy.
and draw a card. I'm done.
I am going to say Untamed. I'll play Sacro Beast. I'll play Gloriana's Attendant. I'll discard Song of the Wild, and then I am going to Rapid Evolution the Sacro Beast, who's going to have to do a lot of fighting to slake his bloodthirst. Your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say this. I'm gonna discard Gateway. I'll play Waking Nightmare. I will Pandemonium. So these. This. You get that one. This was damaged. Your turn.
What was that damage? One of your damage icons?
My Armoring Officer.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't play the Blast Shielding first because I wanted to draw a card.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. I am going to say Starlance. I'll play a Garcia of my own. I'll play a Crewman Yorg. I'm going to Detention Coil. I may as well Detention Coil this fairy. I don't think it'll live, but there's no sense in.
I do draw a card.
Yeah, well, get ready to draw another one. I'm going to play Observe You Max on Sacro Beast. And then I am going to subdue Kirby, I guess. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. Okay. Yeah, when I'm playing on TCO, I like to talk about what's going on in the game. I like to talk about if I lost, what went wrong. If the opponent lost, I want them to talk about like what went wrong. I want to talk about the game state as you're going because when I'm playing on TCO, I'm going to use it for like play testing purposes, and not talking or discussing the game does not feel the need for me when I'm playing on TCO. Like that's what I want to be doing.
Sounds named. Play Mushroom with a D. I will play Troop Call. I will play Fangtooth. I will play Lost in the Woods. The capture icon. I'm gonna capture onto Nell. I'm gonna give you that back and shuffle these guys in. That. And then yours, I will shuffle in that one and the Attendant. This is the 4th game.
Yeah.
And then end of the turn, Fangtooth will kill. It's actually a tough choice. I think I just kill the Yorg here. Yeah, it's probably much easier to chat like outside of TCO because it's just like the chat is so spammed there. And it's really awful ping.
Yeah, the chat. Well, the thing is, I would love to see somebody. I don't think it would take like a lot to implement.
I'm gonna discard this lost in the second one.
Okay. I don't think it would take a lot to implement a separate chat for a game.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to bet
So check this out.
it's not that easy. I've offered. Another thing is not everybody has mics that they want to talk to with, so or talk through, I should say. I am going to. Torn.
If you ever want a friendly game of TCO, just hop in our Discord.
Yeah. I will. Yeah.
There's voice chat there. I would make more channels if people used it more. But
yeah,
there's only one channel right now.
Right.
But it's there for anyone who wants to.
I think it's been used like once in the last, I don't know, 3 weeks. So
we watched some wrestling in there. Great.
Yeah. There's a night where Discord had some trouble with random voice channels, so we used that one. So I'm gonna say Star Alliance. Garcia's gonna collide into your Garcia. I will play a Yorg. I will play a transporter platform, and we'll capture one. This Yorg, and it is your turn. I will say check with 7. I will draw 2. You can forge. See if I care.
All right.
You can forge.
All right, I'll say Star Alliance. Play Secure Droid on this Nell, draw a card. Ooh. I'll play a Nell, draw 2 cards.
It does make me miss the Worlds Collide music.
I will play Explore Over on this. I'll draw 2 cards.
It's library accessing over here.
I will play Disruption Field. Get an Amber. Draw 2 cards. I will Hadron Collision the Yorg. This is the Talon, right? I will discard this Hadron Collision. Play Kirby. Kirby will play Relentless Creeper. And Fangtooth will kill the Creeper at the end of the turn. I'll reap with this one.
Yep.
Your turn.
Okay, so I will forge.
Oh, I could put Disruption Field there
To make me pay one
and
more?
make you pay 1 more. Yeah,
Sure. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Fandangle. I'll play Niffle 8. I'm going to Reclaimed by Nature. It's actually a really tough choice. I think I'll get the Mushroom with a View. And it is your turn. I will draw.
I will say Dis. I will Mark of Dis Fandangle.
I got a bad feeling about this turn.
I'll play a Maleficorn and shoot the Fandangle. Play a Snorret. This right here. I will discard Gateway. I'm going to Implosion Kirby and Niffle. And I actually have to kill my army officer. This captures 1.
Go. Absolutely despise turn controlling effects in this game.
Yep, I will say Untamed.
Like, how are you supposed to play around it? Not play creatures?
Key Frog. I will. The Dark Fairy.
If I didn't want to play creatures, I would play Vintage Magic.
I'm gonna Growth Surge. So 3, 2, 1. Draw a card.
Smilk Owls. Continue. That's from the generous burger tokens. We appreciate that.
Thank you. I will Resurgence.
We get stunted on over here.
I can get Kirby and Armory Officer. That seems pretty good. Yep, Kirby and Armory Officer. And I will discard Lost in the Woods. End of the turn, I'll Fangtooth my.
You had how many count? At 4?
It was 4 power. Yeah.
This is
oh crap. I could have played it over here in that case and done that. Then I thought I was not paying attention to Bramble Links. Then easily Key Frog.
Okay, so
that's alive. Yeah. All right, Keyforge.
Can't wait for Unfathomable. Yeah. Interacting with the board, fun. Interacting with what your opponent can and cannot play, not fun, right? Like if I have to like figure out a puzzle on the table, that's cool, right? Because I have agency. You just say you don't get to play your turn, that's not fun, in my opinion. So, okay. I am going to say Sanctum. I will play Font of the Eye. I am going to Burning Glare Mutants.
Dang.
I am going to play a Baldric who's going to capture on the Bramble Links.
Oh.
You don't have any. Cool. I am going to play Grey Rider, and Baldric is going to fight Nell.
Is not my most powerful.
Yes, Maleficorn is. The funny thing is you changing you playing correctly to kill the Key Frog screwed up my Baldric. Anyway, but Nell's going to take damage. She's going to take 4.
Okay.
And then I am going to Cleansing Wave and heal. So I'll get 2.
Yeah, I could see Unfathomable being pretty annoying, but exhausting is better than stunning, right?
The creature's still on the table.
Yeah, and it's
right. You're going to get to use the creature. You untap your creature every turn. The dude that makes creatures tap and is 9 power and takes 1 damage every time it stops a creature from that's like 1 turn versus a Worlds Collide deck, right? Like you maybe 2. You untap with like 5 creatures, it just kills it. Like so.
I'll say Starlance.
You say that now.
I will play.
You still have ready and use creature effects, right? Like Gengar Chieftain.
Did Snoret not capture 1 last turn?
Snoret did capture 1 last turn. Snoret did not capture at the end of my turn because it does not capture at the end of my turn.
I mean, I took it on Tame turn.
Oh, then
right. So I'm gonna say Starlance. I'll play Kirby.
They might have tricks up the other tricks.
Play Nell and draw 2.
It's that elite beta infos over there.
I will put Explorer over on Nell and draw 2. Shuffle draw. They might have other tricks up there. Okay, I see. I'm fine with that. I want them to be punishing because they look so intimidating. Like as a house, it just looks intimidating, right? And that's cool to have that presence.
Yeah.
Same with Dis. I mean, Dis has the same sort of threatening presence on the board.
I like having small creatures that you want to sacrifice to like make your big creatures better. I like that.
They're definitely not
flavor.
Dis. Okay. I mean, that's good. They should be different.
Yeah.
But they should also feel imposing. I will draw. Play Techno Alien. Capture. Do a damage. I will
I think
I'll fight Baldric. Got skirmish now. I will be done. Fangtooth kills the Graveyard. Yep. Let's draw down. Kirby can play this something template.
I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to hold the line.
What? What has happened?
Oh, God. This was. Is this on the brown? Yeah.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So draw 7 with hold the line.
Okay. It does feel like if a
Red alert.
It's for 7.
Creatures take 7.
Yep. Yeah, I do feel like other sets will have a pretty tough time getting the tide back right without just chaining themselves up. And they might just concede that you'll never have the tide.
I think it will depend on how brutal it is, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you have like a 4-power creature that gains elusive while you have high tide, I'm not paying 3 chains to get rid of that, unless there's like some need for me to suddenly kill that creature.
I don't think Mutant is terribly broken outside of set. I mean, we're gonna find out more about cross set play after this tournament, though.
I will play Scout Pete. Not drawing this card.
It's definitely good, and that may be what
I'll discard.
That may be the best type of Mass Mutation decks in cross set play.
I'm gonna play Peace Accord. We each gain 2. And I'm gonna transport platform Pete. Not drawing that card either, so I will discard. And I'll font the eye onto the Bramblings into Scout Pete, because I will say check with 12. It is your turn. Hold the line!
I will say dis. I will mark of dis the Pete. I will gateway. I'll play Drekker. I'll play Lyco Fiend. I will Waking Nightmare. And then Fangtooth will kill this Lyco Fiend. Forge for 7. No, that's not. Drop chain. Draw 4.
It's your turn. I had 2 completely blank turns this game. The Quacken.
Play this. Reap with the Drekker. Play Waking Nightmare.
Yeah, I do agree with Herb that I think the sets are closer.
And Fangtooth kills this.
I can't stop you. I have the Key Frog and the ability to kill it, but you took too much amber from me, and then I completely skipped a turn.
Yep.
So,
dang. Deck.
It's incredibly frustrating.
The Quacken.
The only reason I was in that game was because I drew 7 cards in the middle of that game with Market This. Like, I just really despise cards like that. If that effect is your favorite type in the game, you can just go ahead and unfollow the channel right now. As far as I'm concerned,
I cannot condone this demand.
Just go ahead and do that.
But that is Nathan's opinion. He is one half of the Tabletop Royale, so. Nathan's views do not necessarily reflect the views of Tabletop Royale as an entity. You're on Paragon. On IQ.
I will say Paragon's the most fun deck that we have tonight.
It's
because you get to it's the combination of like Untamed and Star Alliance in this deck. It just like Resurgence, Lost in the Woods, just like being able to like specifically take out
and those
certain
armor
threats.
monsters.
They're doing dumb stuff in this deck. So
holy crap.
Yeah.
What standings look like? Paragon is 2-0.
Yeah.
Everything like who is 0-2 is just
Getting
garbage.
dumped on.
Yeah, we'll see.
I do think this game could go the other way, but this deck had.
We'll see, man. The Saurian in here is just like so.
The Garcia is also pretty good too, right? Like
it's just
plus Lost in the Woods is like an auto win versus Saurians. It feels like it's just, like you play your dudes, you exalt them, you shuffle into your deck, you give them the amber, you play them to exalt them again. So
look at this dog. He's so hungry he can't even.
He's in
stay
hibernation.
awake. He's full hibernation mode. Cannot believe
we had to do fake documentary with Eddie. We have to get the really low to the ground shots.
Slay 200 much.
Here we see Edward in his natural habitat, the doggy bed. He waits here for snacks to just simply fall into his mouth.
Ready to treat. Let's go.
Oh, what's this? Entering the scene now is Justin. Eddie begins to slur. Awakens. Eddie has to orient himself. Eddie stretches his mouth, knowing that food will soon be entering it. He can barely move. Oh, he jumps at the sun. Oh, a cruel trick is played on Eddie here. Here he thought the treat was going to be delivered to his mouth, and a documentary. That's good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Documentary. Got you, Eddie. Thanks, Orion. He appreciates it.
Having feasted upon the treat, Edward now begins to chew and lick his face. He's looking around, expecting perhaps more treats. What's up, young? We'll begin now to go back into the process. Why are you looking at me? Stop.
Because you're documenting him. Seven.
9.
This is probably bad. I'll mulligan. Sernaden Attenborough. They night actors all the time. When are they gonna start nighting Twitch streamers?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Like Sacriel.
Yeah,
or Break. They're both from Britain.
Or us.
We're not British.
We have ancestors that are tied to Europe at some point.
I mean, my grandfather's last name was Robinson, which is about as English as it gets. So.
Okay. The double mull.
It's fun. I think this game, this deck has won on the back of Waking Nightmares because it's just like you just pay slightly more.
Yep. Big deal.
Pay slightly more than you wanted to. I will say this. I'll play a Maleficorn who's going to shoot himself.
Right in my hand.
Go ahead.
I'll say sorry, and I'll play Library, and I will Sagittarius Gaze. You idiot!
I can't believe. I'm in disbelief. I am going to say
it's only does extra damage to enemy creatures. Interestingly.
Yes. After an enemy creature is dealt damage by a damage bonus icon, deal 1 damage to the creature.
So if I had to damage my own guy with a Maleficorn on the table, it would take an extra.
Yeah,
one.
it would take an extra 1. So
very interesting.
I Alright, I'll say Starlance. I'll play Explorer River, I'll discard 2 Hadron Collisions.
Hmm.
And your turn. I'll draw 3.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play a Spike Trap. I will lights out the guys. I'll play a Dino Thief and he'll have to shoot himself.
But not for the
I guess I could have shot the Explorer over. I could have played that first, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. And I'll play Opportunist.
Sure.
Your turn.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I will play Troop Call. I will Lost in the Woods. I will play a Dark Fairy. Yeah, I'm going to discard this Resurgence. I really want to use it for value, but I don't want to be chained. It's your turn. I'll draw 2. $16 damage pips. Do you have like a Splinter? We had a deck that had double Maleficorn early on in the tournament, and I think
that's the one that we put in the gauntlet.
Oh yeah, and that deck it's just annihilating creatures left and right.
Okay.
Yes, and Splinter is like 6. Right, so
I'll say.
I think it's really easy to
again.
get to double digit.
I'll Hedonistic Intent. I will Patronage that. Done.
Okay.
Oh, I can Spike Trap, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Okay, I will say Dis. I will play Maleficorn. I will Waking Nightmare. I will discard Gateway. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Shadows. I'll play Gamgee and I'll one last job. Steal 1. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Starlance and play Armory Officer Nell and draw 2. I am going to Blast Shielding Nell to draw. I am going to Explore Rover Maleficorn and draw. I am going to Secura Droid Maleficorn and draw. Your turn.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Niffle-Ape. I'll play Lumalu. I'll discard Reclaim by Nature. I didn't want to do that. I'll Vault's Blessing, which will actually give you 1. And I'm done. Both Nells are out in my game. It was great. It was great.
Okay, I am going to say Dis. I am going to Mark of Dis, the Niffle-Ape. I will play a Waking Nightmare. I'm going to play a Lyco Fiend and a Relentless Creeper, and then Maleficorn is going to skirmish. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I'll say check with 6.
Play Niffle Grounds. Capture 2. And I'll read. Your turn.
I will say Dis. I am gonna play Snarette. Lyco Fiend is gonna reap. This Creeper is gonna reap. Maleficorn is gonna fight the Niffle-Ape.
You said you should have to apologize for that to lessen the hypocrisy.
I mean, I don't like Martian Generosity. I don't like Drum or Not.
Or Infernus.
Or Infernus. However, my favorite deck in the world is Comp Fate. That is both Martian Generosity and Drum or Not. And I will never apologize for that. So,
Thank you for that gift sub, P-Rod, gifting to the defining moment.
The defining moment.
Much appreciated.
Check with 8s. Your turn. I'll draw once. Narette captures.
I will. Say sorry. Play Primus. Play City Gates.
Yeah.
Play Faust. I will exalt Faust. I will defense initiative Consul Primus. And I will exalt him. To ward. So I could library here, or I can make you pay 8. I think I'm gonna make you pay 8. So I'll pass turn.
Okay. Pay the 8s.
Like casting Essential Recall, even if that card never existed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Don't feel bad. I mean, they're fun. But I don't think it should have existed in the game. Like, I don't think land should have existed. I don't think Control the Weak should have given you an Amber.
There's a lot of things that... Yeah.
I think Mark of Dis is like a closer to balanced Control the Weak.
But it still helps
sucks.
But it kind of helps you, like, whittle their creature down, kill it, and then their turn's even worse.
Yeah.
Control the Weak.
Still don't know why. Well, cards with such powerful effects like that, I don't know why they have Amber on them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I think if you sat down and you made like a matrix of all the cards and like potential value that it generates, and like, I don't know. Cards like Inky Gloom does not have Amber on it because it like is minus a bunch of Amber for your opponent. Burn the Stockpile does not have Amber on it because it's, you know, minus a bunch of Amber for your opponent. So not entirely sure why they print cards like that. So this has got taunt. Okay. Just gonna say Untamed here. I think I'm gonna play Mushroom with a View. I am going to Lost in the Woods, Nell, Relentless Creeper. Sorry, this goes there. Then I'm gonna Lost in the Woods, capture onto Snarette. I'll get the Lyco Fiend and Bookworm. I'll discard Song of the One. And then it's your turn, so I'll capture one. Yeah, you don't want you don't want everything to be balanced, right? But the effect of Control of the Weak is very powerful, right? If you're reading a game, like the further you get into a game, the more value that a card like Control the Weak can generate. Because the more information you have, the more you can choose correctly. So, yeah. I mean, I think a card like Original Bait and Switch, right? Like Original Bait and Switch, it's a very powerful card, but it doesn't do what you think it should do to play it. Right, it just, if you were slightly ahead in the game, it doesn't actually catch you up. Like, it was clearly a card that was designed to catch you up if your opponent was ahead, but it doesn't. It's not planned around the flow of the game. It just like breaks you out of that. I feel like Control of the Weak is very similar.
Yeah, because you lose your decisions. You lose anything that you're planning toward when you get Control of the Weak.
Yeah, you completely.
A sack points 3, and then I'll play this Dino Thief that's got a damage icon on it.
Okay. Yeah, you just get to do nothing, and it just sucks.
Your turn. Check with 6.
Okay, I am going to say Starlights. I'm going to play Kirby. Kirby's going to play Maleficorn and do 2 damage to Master Mindy. I'm going to play Armory Officer Nell. Nell is going to explore over the Maleficorn. Other Armory! Dang. I'll play Garcia. I think Nell's enhanced for damage, so you take 2.
Okay. Volcano is... I don't think it should have chains.
Yeah.
So I think we sort of agree on that, right, Orion? You need the volcanoes are super important in Brobnar in Worlds Collide, but the fact that they had that card is so important for Brobnar in Worlds Collide and has chains sucks. Because it doesn't need to have chains, honestly. It could have been printed without chains at all and be totally balanced within the set. It would have helped Brobnar be a little more competitive if it had no chains.
I mean, you take a look at a card like Berserker Slam, right? Like, I think Berserker Slam is actually a perfect card, right? It gives you Amber, it takes away Amber from the opponent, and it destroys a creature. Okay, so I think Berserker Slam totally balanced in the context of the game. Volcano slightly underpowered because of the chains, but Volcano is very powerful because it kills 70% of the creatures in the set. So,
all right, I will say Untamed. I will discard Song of the Wild. I'll play Low Dawn.
Ooh, does that hit?
No, there's only 3 Untamed creatures in this deck.
Oh, that's bad. That's why that deck feels bad.
Yeah. Play Rapid Evolution.
I think if it had like one more, it would feel really good. So
yeah, I wish Berserker Slam was in a set with better Brobnar, because it's super good. I also blame the Brews for being just boring for Brobnar's state in Worlds Collide. The Brews just didn't really add anything. They were
well, the problem is you have Flex and you have Power Fire. That's what those combo with. That's what the Brews combo with. But both Flex and Power Fire are uncommon, so you don't have them necessarily together.
And they also hit only Brobnar creatures, right? Or did Power Fire?
Flex is Power Fire. I think was the. It may have been. I don't know. Link it in chat, somebody. But Power Fire may have been Brobnar. But it may have been just the Power.
Bruce needs something like Grunt Buggy, yeah. Slam passes the 12 times stats. Would you take a full house of that card? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd play 5 Berserker Slams.
Yep.
I bet if we went to Worlds Collide, I bet if we went to DOK and we looked up a 5 times Berserker Slam deck, we'd probably find it for sale. And somebody wouldn't want it because it was Brobnar from Worlds Collide. So yeah. So Power Fire, I think that's why it has to give a chain there, because it's any creature, right? And you could like sack a Gargantodon and blow up 8. My turn?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to say this. I will play a Drekker. I'll shoot. I will play a Lyco Fiend. I am going to play a Relentless Creeper. I am going to play Pandemonium. You don't mind, I'll take all of this. Let's put all these right here, here, and here. Then I am going to Implosion, kill the Lyco Fiend, and steal 1. I'll say check with 8. Oh, I got a Maleficorn. Maleficorn I'll read. Say check with 9, and it'll be your turn. I will draw.
Say Saurian. I'll play a Secrosaurus. I will Exalt and shoot the Garcia. I will play Faust. I will.
Yeah, Red Penny.
City Gates.
I honestly wonder if Red Penny should have been.
Use Library. I will Humble.
I wonder if Red Penny should have been uncommon.
I'll Humble the Kirby. Even though I lose that, but actually I'll Humble the Drekker because I can't deal with that right now. I am done. Link the 5 Slam deck. Let's check this out.
Corporal Cal Aggro Skip.
Aggro Skip.
Oh man, it's got Volcano, 5 Berserker Slams, and a Ragnarok.
And Shadow Throne. Ganger Chieftain. Mog Hunter's pretty good too.
Skull.
Yeah. What's the rest of the deck? Don't even care.
Oh, it looks bad.
3 Song of Wild's pretty bad. Alright, well,
yeah.
Just throw that in the garbage can. Just kidding.
55 sass.
JK. It does matter. Oh boy.
Huh. 3 Song of the Wild, huh? It's the wrong number of those. Okay, I am.
Is that the only 5 Berserker Slam deck?
What are the 2 cards that are on the deck? 4 by 6, 79. Disruption Field is left.
That's the only one? Wow. Dang, that's crazy.
Disruption Field is left.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Only 1 5 times exists per set at a common. Interesting. I know we sent out that one deck that had the 5 library
Babel.
Library Babbles, yeah. That's
yeah,
funny.
to Niels,
Yeah.
whose name I still remember, even though I don't think he's watched the stream. And yeah,
He was the first person to ever join our Discord.
yeah, he was. That's why I remember his username.
We miss him greatly.
Yeah,
it was awkward. There was like, hey, we got this Discord server.
And he jumps in and
they're like,
yeah, he jumps in and we're like, hey,
hey,
congratulations.
Have you ever joined a Discord server with only 2 other people, and they're the people that gave you the server name?
Yeah,
it's pretty sketch.
It's sketch
AF. But now it's grown. Yes. Fair enough.
I'm gonna say Star Alliance. Play Armory Officer now and draw 2.
We didn't learn with free candy, but obviously we gave him a Keyforge deck, so basically candy. Shuffle draw 2, or is that
I had 2 exactly left. Subject Kirby is gonna reap. I'm gonna put a Disruption Field on guess that Armory Officer, and I'll draw 2. I mean, I think there were a lot of people early on. What was that user's name? Who's like really into the game that got out of it. It was one of those shooting stars that just burned out. Start with an S. It was like a Pokemon player, I think.
Yeah, dude, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he had, because the reason I bring him up is because his like one of his avatars somewhere was like a Gengar or something, and dude played the shit out of Keyforge for like 6 weeks, and then just like burned out on the game
because he sold all his stuff after that.
He sold all his stuff, was like done, moved on. So draw 2 now. Okay. I am gonna use Kirby to play Keyfrog. Techno Alien. I am going to capture onto the Techno Alien. The damage I'll put into the Technosaurus. And the Nell is going to trade with Faust, which will also kill my dragon. And it is your turn. I will say check with 10.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. I'll mug Kirby. I'll play Lucky Dice. I will play Bonizing. I'm done.
Yeah, Forge for 6.
Yep. I do not like this deck. I hate it so much.
It's miserable.
Yeah.
I agree. Now for the grand finale, I'm gonna play Fangtooth. I'm gonna growth surge over here. I'll draw 3, 2, 1. I'll reap with Keyfrog. I'll play some stuff that doesn't matter. End of the turn, Fangtooth kills the Keyfrog.
Yep.
Forge.
Yep. That deck's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's doing
got
all
a
kinds
lot
of
of
stuff.
It's got a lot of like different angles it can attack from.
And it's very efficient for not having logos in it.
And it has Mark of Dis.
Yep.
So.
And it's got Mark of Dis. Definitely good. I feel like they could have designed the combo mutants like anomalies, where one half is themed off a house we don't have yet, like a fish box.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
Or if they got like a cool anomaly border too.
You could have had Brobnar.
Yeah.
You could have had Mars mutants as well, right?
That would have been really, really cool.
Like imagine a Mars mutant. What would its ability be?
Something with you could arc out an opponent's creature that's probably too powerful.
Yeah, no, that's like you need something that's like a Mars-ish.
Stun, yeah.
Yeah, stun
Reap
makes
stun.
sense. I think it should be fight stun,
Stun.
probably instead of reap stun,
Yeah.
because reap stun is basic. Like that's just like a really powerful ability. But I think fight stun is better because then did you allow that? It's on the you're on the verge there, our boy.
I don't know, our boy. I don't
You're
know
on
if
the
I can allow
verge.
that a term. I don't know.
We don't want it associated with our.
I'm gonna let that one get denied for now automatically, but do know that I think it was funny.
Yeah, we appreciate it. It's yeah, I know.
I understand, and I appreciate it. And everyone can wonder, Stormstrong with the executive decision.
It's probing of a type.
Yeah, fill in the blank probe.
Yeah, fill that
was automated.
Fill that cavity however you wish with the probe.
All right. Well, what's the standings look like?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've said way worse on streams.
Oh, definitely. Again, the opinions and words of Nathan do not reflect the values of Tabletop Royale.
Stop telling jokes.
Both of these are 1-1, so
I peaked. Okay.
You peaked. You peaked. This is a win and in right here.
So we'll see if we can do it for you, Hyper.
I do like that deck.
Do you have a deck with your name in it, Asher? Here's a cool deck. If you don't, we could probably arrange for you to get this deck after we're done playing it. So,
if it doesn't win the tournament,
yeah. Contest. Yeah, it's just one button. So I sold Dunk the Forever Unnerving to Dunkaro after the AOA tournament was done.
Nine. I like where your head's at. I appreciate it. Time to change my nail light tasker. Yeah, that's not how this works. You always want an Asher deck?
Yeah, we can set you up with it.
What did I roll 9 as well?
I rolled a 9.
Okay. 8. 7. Mulligan. Try going mine before the owner with like $100 for a really, really bad worst with my name deck. Interesting. One ask was to wait toward the end of the stream. Fair. Yeah, as long as it doesn't win the tournament, or if we don't have any good reason to keep it. If it's like top 4, we can't really get rid of it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, it'll be a while.
I mean, this deck is fun and all, but I mean, at 1-1 in the first round, chances of it winning the tournament are probably pretty small.
Yeah.
But yeah. I want to find a deck that has Nathan in the name, but
last I checked, there were only like Justinia or just
yeah, it was
Justines.
Justinians.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's just like I think it's just a cool thing to have, even if it's not the best deck, right?
Yeah.
It's still something kind of like personal. 379. Well, 379 of 2 million. Keep that in mind, right? So, all right. Here. I will play a Sacro Beast, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Before AoE, Asher decks all had this. That's really interesting. Does that one? Or you're playing right now? No, it does not. Okay.
No. This is Untamed Starlight Sanctum. So
we'll play this. Wait. Actually, I'll just play Shadows. I'm going to play Cellotta. That's actually it. My top 4 sealed vault tour name have my deck name backwards. That is very cool. Very cool.
It is kind of cool.
Okay.
Alright, my turn. I will say Untamed. I will play 2 Song of the Wilds. I will Reap with the Sacro Beast. And then I am going to Rapid Evolution.
Okay.
Dump 4 counters. And your turn, I will draw 4.
Say this, I'll play a Soul Fiddle, play Dark Minion, capture 1.
This had a damage icon on it, so I guess I killed Soul.
Okay. I will play Stirring Grave.
Yeah, you could have gotten it.
Yeah, I was going to shoot it, so now I'll just shoot armor. It's exactly the same. And that's it. The Gibbering Heretic of Nathan's Lane. It's pretty good.
One had like it was either atomic or something. I'd have to look it up, but let's see. This... $1,251 decks. Several looks like Italian, French.
Disingenuously brash Nathan. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a pretty good one. There's 1,000 names for me to search through. But yeah. The Wizardly Convict of Nathan's Track. Nathan Monsieur Pugio Stafford. Nathan Lee Cochon? Oh, what's that word mean?
Yeah, after Nathan gets through these 1,000 decks, he can finish his turn.
Yeah.
He's looking up.
Wait. Pig? Oh god. So yeah, that deck's name translates into Nathan the Pig.
Zeller the Regrettably Garbage Tier is a great name.
The Regrettably
really
Garbage
good.
Tier.
That's really good.
Regrettably Garbage Tier.
That's very good.
Okay. I will...
Kelly Temple Warden. It's legit.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Baldric. He's got Capture Icon, Capture on the Sacro Beast. I'll play Cleansing Wave that's enhanced with an Amber. Then I will free Markets with an Amber. And then there's 2, so Sacro Beast. Oh, sorry, so Untamed and Dis. Get 2. And it is your turn, and we'll draw 3.
You won a seal tournament with that deck and your physicist, the honestly idiotic physicist of Finninge.
Finninge.
I will say Saurian. Play Commander Drixgar. I'll play
Saurian.
Starlights. I'll play Damo Alien. I will subdue Baldric. Capture 2. And I'll put a Disruption Field on the Damo Alien and get 2 for that from the Drixgar. The man who evacuates the whisper.
Okay, I am going to say Starlance. I'm going to hold the line. Draw 2. Not quite drawing 7. And I will red alert for 2. Guess I'll lose a card. I mean, I could lose something here that would suck, but. Or I could lose the best possible card for me.
Yep.
I am gonna play Crewman Jorg, and then I am gonna subdue. Yeah, I'll just subdue that alien. You can steal this one. Yours. Get that alien out here. I'll say check with 8. It's your turn. I will draw 3.
Oh, there is a Justin deck? What?
There weren't, but
Is it a new set? Like, what set is that?
Drago Verde.
Is that Italian?
Because that would be pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
The
Shadows.
Chased Bear. Pretty
That's
funny.
great. Shadows. I'll play Subtle Auto. Play Boss Xeric. Play Lucky Dice. Mass Mutation. Cool. I'll have to look for. Now I can start the hunt for a Justin deck. That's good.
Oh, come on, dude.
I will look over there. Crewman Jorg. Steal one. I will Opportunist. Trickscar. Actually, I could play this here and then Opportunist here. That makes more sense. And I get one for that from the Trickscar. And it's my turn. You do Forge. I say check with 8. This bullet's one I'll give it to Ira. Ambitious, normal Ira. It's pretty good too.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Umbra Knights and Barrister Joya. It's your turn. I will draw 3.
Now Forge. They dis. Play Double Doom. Capture 1. There, bounce the Baldric. Discard a card. Piece of cord, I'll mind fire you.
I wanted to piece a cord with Barrister out.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Discard Baldric. Oh no!
Yep.
I will play Stirring Grave. I'll archive. This is a demo alien. Soul Fiddle. The Jorg. Your turn.
Yep. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Niffle Ape, Fandangle, Sacro Beast is just going to reap. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
This is Darlance. Lily of the Land.
Do you want to put your archives in your hand?
Oh yeah. Yes. Place Stunner here. Into play Garcia, play Tink, shoot, play Demo Alien, fight Fandangle. I will use Lucky Dice to check with 7 or 6.
I am gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Amber Heart. Capture on the Umbra Knight. I'll play a Mad Prophet Gizzleheart.
Overwhelmingly opinionated Joshua. It's pretty funny.
Barrister Joya is gonna fight.
I did Lucky Dice.
I'll read twice. Good. Draw 2.
I will say Shadows. Yeah, I'll say Shadows. I will Tempting Offer Joya to get 1. Play Gambling Debt. Okay, that's bad. I know that's why I'm gonna lose, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do it. I will Vandalize you. Capture 1. Let's throw the Censor Chief. I'll Reap with Xeric. Stun. Mad Prophet. I'll Reap with Auto. And your turn.
Yeah, it's Mind Games thing. That Gambling Den plus Vandalize feels like the Jin Techie gambling game that you played in Netrunner. I don't know if anybody in there knows what I'm talking about. But there were Psy games. There you go. That the Jin Techie could run. So yeah, I love that interaction in that game. So that feels like that kind of thing, where you're gambling. I'm actually behind. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. 3 of them are Star Alliance. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 of them are Sanctum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3, 3, and 2. I will say.
Didn't FFG lose the license to Netrunner? Is that why they canceled it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I think there's somebody who does own the license to Netrunner now, and they're publishing some version of it. It's out there. I don't know the full story. I just see it randomly across my Twitter every once in a while. That's all I know about it. I didn't look into it any further because I had stopped keeping track of Netrunner a long time ago. So okay, I'll say Untamed. All right, I will.
Probably Farquaad. Wizards owns Netrunner IP, right? In some way, or did they like lease it out? How's that work?
Yeah, I believe it was leased.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'll play Font of the Eye. I'll play Barrister Joya. Play Scrivener Fabian. Mad Prophet's gonna unstun. Umbra Knight will fight Garcia. That's about the same. I will Amber Heart Joya. I simply cannot let you reach this point. And it's your turn. I will draw 2. Did I actually lose my 2 Amber? Did I take that off?
You did.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I will not gamble. Oh, she was elusive.
She had Amber on her.
Yeah.
I guess I read then, so keep her on the table.
Okay.
She just has that on her.
Well, it would have been one of yours. Would have been one of those. Because it was captured. You grabbed it from there?
Yeah, I took one from her there and gave it. If I reap, I get the amber.
Oh,
I killed her because
okay.
it's the same thing.
I
It's
see.
the same thing as generating the amber. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
That was one of those situations where reaping was as good as fighting, except you had elusive, so it was. Oh, Zerd, man.
Well, say shadows.
That deck has, like, just it's tilted me the whole game with the discarding. It's got like just that annoying level of disruption, which makes it.
I'm gonna borrow the font of the eye.
Which makes it kind of annoying to play against. I'd like have to hit gambling den. Here for the gambling. Justin's a coward. He didn't gamble.
No, I did not. But I might in a bit. I'm trying to decide if I want to like send this boss Eric and your Scrivener. Cause yeah.
What was that? Just a token? Flying?
I think so. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna trade here.
Okay.
With that. And then I will use the font to capture a red penny. Doesn't do anything, so your turn.
Okay, I'll say untamed.
He's a coward equals he's not supernaturally blessed with infinite gambling dens, yes. No auto reap because he's got joy on the table.
I have no amber control. You stole the amber control, so.
Okay, well, Asher, good news. Very good news, in fact. You don't have to wait any more time at all.
I don't know what happened this game. It was okay. I got reclaimed by nature and like transfer platform and stuff like that down there. I think that would have helped. It, like I said, the disruption. I was like setting stuff up, and it didn't matter because I got bounced left and right, and you discarded cards from my hand. It was annoying. I didn't get to use the ball. You discarded Grey Rider.
Yeah.
Because not only did I not get to fight with Baldric there, I didn't generate the amber. I didn't kill a creature.
Yep.
I honestly think that discarding the Grey Rider, because Baldric was stunned, so I was going to get to unstun, then play Grey Rider and fight and take out something and draw. I had a detention coil in my hand that I couldn't play in your guys for the longest time because you had Drixker, because you would have gotten an amber from Drixker. It was just like that slight. I was like one action or one card away from getting to do what I wanted to do in that game, but it was just like, here's a discard, here's another discard, here's a bounce, the whole time. And yeah, I bet there is a best version of that deck out there, and it is
a punishing,
miserable to play against.
Yeah.
So
all right, what do we got? We got the Paragon stunts on Anomaly, of course.
Yeah,
at 3-0.
Stunted on everybody.
And Taurinid, Tector Veil's Aberration.
Okay, so that was
advancing.
Yours, Ilq and the Asher deck. So Asher, we'll set something up. Are you in our Discord? We can set something up for you to get the deck.
We got 4 more pods left.
Closing in.
4 more pods.
So we'll be done next Sunday.
Monday, Wednesday, Sunday.
Next Monday. We'll be done next Monday.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you're in Discord, did it end the bets? How many times did I tell you?
When he loses games, he doesn't care about the bets.
I could not give a shit about it.
He clicks the wrong button. Tornado was mine. Question mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I had the cool decks. You had the annoying deck.
Yep. The deck that won had Mark of Dis in it, didn't it? No, it didn't. This deck.
Percolator? Paragon? No, Paragon had Mark of Dis. Yeah, but it was also doing cool shit.
Yes, it had Mark of Dis.
But it was doing cool shit with Armor Officer.
Okay.
So.
All right. All right. Thanks for watching.
We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow.
I'll figure. We got anything cool? What's the deck for tomorrow? I want to take a look at those first.
We got this is group. It'll be group V. Porto Null, the Scaremonger of Survival. Heartily Mangy Lamar. Crabby Winter, spelled W-Y-N-T-E-R, of the theater. And Altman Altman, the Naysayer of Change. That's pretty good.
So I think 3 of those are yours. No, here's Altman.
Altman.
So Portnol and Portnol and Altman. Okay.
Zach, great job with the commentary yesterday, by the way. Good stuff.
We got Shadows Dis Sanctum. Yeah, Markadis. I already hate this deck. This deck has Turnkey in it. We talking?
I didn't think we had a Turnkey.
Yeah, we got a Turnkey. So this deck has Turnkey in it, which is interesting. Double Old Bruto.
That's good.
Double Subtle Auto. Orb of Wonder. Master of the Gray.
Okay. I already hate that.
Master of the Gray Barrister Joya.
That's awful. I hate it. I really hate it.
So
they're like, Master of the Gray Barrister Joya, Mark of Disu. Good luck.
Yeah. Figure it out, nerd. Yeah. Port Null. We got some Logo Starlight Saurian. We got a Reverse Time. Ooh. We got a
I feel like Reverse Time is a trap in the set a lot.
It's got 2 Novu Dynamos.
Okay.
Saurian, double Citizen Shrix, double Quintrino Flux in the Star Alliance, and General Order 24.
You owe us half your paycheck for commentating games because we kicked off your career. Shouldn't have signed the contract.
Man,
4 marks of distance deck. Oh, gross.
With Infernus as well.
Oh yeah,
and an Orb of Indus to slow the game to a halt. Grind
whatever.
It down.
It's got Reclaimed by Nature too. Whatever.
Is there a 5 Mark of Disc deck yet?
What is which Archon image are you talking about, Herb? Is it this one or this one? The squiggle. The squiggle right here?
Yeah, it's like the tornado body.
The squiggle. It's pretty cool.
It's a living tornado.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
It's like got birds flying behind it.
A drill.
So.
Is that it?
We're done.
We're done.
I got nothing else.
Back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Back Wednesday. Marvel Champions Friday, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
With the new stuff.
Yep.
Pretty excited about new stuff.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, Wakanda Forever, of course.
Appreciate it was just, this is heartbreaking, right?
Yeah, he's like, also a South Carolina native. He is from our hometown.
He's from our actual hometown
where we were born.
Yeah.
So it definitely hits very close to home. So rest in peace, Chadwick.
Yeah, it's just a shame, man. Yeah.
Great actor. Very important movie.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think
for representation's sake and the great movie in general.
Black Panther is just awesome.
It's a great.
It was just a fun movie.
So he's very much missed. I think everyone is in agreement. Actually, our governor, who historically does terrible things, was ordered flags to be flown at half mast in South Carolina in his honor. So
that's pretty cool.
The one thing they
were talking about tearing down a Confederate monument in our hometown.
Take it down. Put a Black Panther statue.
Put a Black Panther statue up with Chadwick's
or just put a Chadwick statue up, which is fine because Disney's like, man, you probably can't put up Black Panther statues.
Yeah,
but that would be pretty awesome.
It would be badass. Yeah. So,
all right, everyone have a great night.
We're done.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.